I was a bit confused actually about how I wanted baby number 2 to be delivered. I'd had an emergency C-section with my daughter, so I was entitled to an elective C-section this time, but I kind of wanted to know how it felt to give birth naturally. I mean, every birth is so different, you just never know how it's going to go. So I decided in the end to have a VBAC, and I have to say it was all pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I was really quite nervous when I was thinking about having a VBAC, especially that I had to have an emergency C-section. But I spoke to my midwife about it. I knew that there would be risks associated with it, but she talked it all through with me. And I really wanted to give having a natural birth a go. And there are risks, but there are risks with every natural birth, so she kind of reassured that I'd be well looked after.
I know a lot of people are worried about intervention with a VBAC, but it wasn't really an issue for me, all the monitoring. I was even able to start off in the pool, which was great because I had wireless monitoring, so I could be in the water for as long as I wanted, and then when I got out I could move around more. And it was really reassuring to hear the baby's heartbeat as well. And I could go home the same day, and within a few days I was even taking my daughter to preschool, which was amazing because it meant I didn't have to rely on other people. I wouldn't have been able to do that with a cesarean. I can't imagine what it would have been like having to look after 2 small children while recovering from an operation.
I was able to move around. I didn't have to stay in a bed. I could get comfortable. I could eat and drink whenever I wanted to. And they were monitoring me quite closely, but I felt quite safe by that. I didn't feel like they were, interfering or anything. I just felt like I was well looked after. And I was a bit sore after, tired, but other than that I felt really well. I felt like I was able to bond with my baby a lot quicker, and I could establish breastfeeding much quicker. What's that? I could establish breastfeeding much quicker, and I don't know whether that's because of the natural birth or because I knew what I was doing a little bit more this time, but that made me feel really good. Yeah, put it in there.
My midwife was brilliant in supporting me all the way through my choice to have a VBAC, and I definitely feel like I made the right decision. I'd recommend it to any mum who's offered it to go for it.
I actually suffered with some baby blues after having Sam, and I felt having the natural birth kind of allowed me to address some of this. I actually think it was quite traumatising, and it allowed me to kind of deal with that a little bit more, and I actually felt it kind of it made me feel better about the whole thing, being able to experience a natural birth. And I just recommend anyone who wanted to discuss it with your midwife, and I'm sure they'll put all your worries at ease. And I'd say it's definitely worth giving it a go.